I'm so excited to welcome you to the first edition of Cooking in the Kitchen with Juan. Yes, we're going to cook in the kitchen. We're also going to listen to some great music done by Melco, my little sister Khadija. Look her up on YouTube, Melcol, Melco. Look her up and enjoy some inspirational music. But anyway, getting back to Cooking with Juan, we're going to cook and prepare some delicious meals that we're going to just eat out. We're going to have some featured guests in the future. You know, this is a vision that the Lord gave to me. And I just said, what is it that you want me to do with this? Something that I love to do is to cook. So I'm going to share it with you and also share some inspirational things. So I hope you get a double blessing out of Cooking with Juan. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to you being inspired each and every month. So what are we going to do now? Well, let's get to cooking. We're going to make some stuffed shells. Oh my God, they're going to be yummy. There is no failure in God. Isn't that inspirational? Yes, let's get to cooking. Alright, so let's get to cooking. So we're making cheesy stuffed shells. And today we're going to use a noodle called Pak Cheri. It is an organic pasta, and I actually found it in Whole Foods. And the reason why we're going to use this particular noodle is because it's larger than the average noodle. Look how big that is. It's larger than the average noodle, and it's great for stuffing. So we have already boiled our noodles. And my recommendation is that you boil your noodles a minute under what you normally would boil your noodles for, because they're going to go in the oven and they're going to bake even longer. So make sure you boil them a minute under. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use two cheeses. We're going to use a Gouda cheese, okay? And then we're going to use a ricotta cheese. Those are the two cheeses that we are going to use. You can use a Fontina cheese if you can find it, or you can use a Gruyere. Either one is totally fine. Now, the other ingredient that we're going to use is we're going to use a pesto. Of course, you can make your own pesto, but why make it when you can just go to the store and buy it? So I did buy a jar of pesto, and those are the three ingredients that we're going to mix. So we're going to put those three things together, and we're going to mix them up. And after we mix them, it's going to come out and it's going to look just like that. Okay, so that's your cheese sauce. After you mix your cheese sauce, then you want to go ahead and put some cheese in your piping instrument or tool, whatever this thing is called, so that you can pipe. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to squeeze your cheese into your noodle. Going to squeeze it in. And after you do that, your noodle is going to fill up and it's going to look like that. And now it's stuffed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some minutes and I'm going to complete and stuff all these shells. It does take a little bit of time. Now, what can you do while I'm stuffing these shells? I think what you can do is you can think about all of the wonderful things that happened to you on today. You know, God is so amazing. He does stuff for us that we don't even know that he's doing. But if you take just a second or a minute or just a few minutes just to sit down and think about all of the wonderful things that God has done for you, I guarantee you it'll put a smile on your face. So I'm going to go stuff these shells, and when I come back, I want to see your beautiful smiles. See you soon! Okay, all of our shells are stuffed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our shells and we're going to stand them up in our baking dish. Okay, now I am going to tell you I did spray my baking dish with a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to stand all of our noodles up in our baking dish like little logs. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, we stood our stuffed noodles up in our dish like little logs. Okay, it's going to look like that. And then what we're going to do is you can take, you can make some Alfredo sauce, or of course you can buy some from the store, and you're going to pour it on top of your stuffed shells. I am just enjoying myself, you know, So much happens in the kitchen. It's a place where I cook and I can think and I can process my thoughts. I pray, I sing. And if I had family or any of my friends here, this is the place where we would have great conversation. You know, the kitchen is just an awesome place. And I love to cook. I have to tell you that a lot of these recipes I get off of the Cooking Network, and then I try to make them. And you can do the same. You can add your own little twist if you would like. But nonetheless, that's all done. So it's topped with my Alfredo sauce, and then we're going to put it in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, and we're going to take it out. But I just have to tell you that the kitchen is one of the most relaxing places for me to be in cooking. It's where love is. It's where peace is, and good conversation, like I said before. I just want you to take some time out and enjoy your kitchen. Cook something. Let's put this thing in the oven, 35 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to taste it. Oh, dancing goes on in the kitchen too. Hey there, my friends. It's all done, and it smells so good. I did garnish it with some fresh basil and the cheese and the basil. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. I just wish you were in here to smell it. It smells so amazing. So I did go ahead and plate myself. I just want you to see this. Oh my God, it's so cheesy. I don't know if you can even see the steam coming out of the bowl or the pan, but my God, it's delicious. It smells delicious. So let's go ahead and taste this. You know what, before we taste this, let's just thank God for the food that we're about to receive. Let's thank Him for how He provided it. Let's thank Him for how He gave us instruments to use to cook it. It's my prayer that you, my friends, and my family, that you forever are fed what it is that you need, whether it's spiritually or physically. It is my prayer that the same God that I serve feeds you. Listen, the best food that we can ever receive is the bread of life, the food from God. He has also given us great things to feed the flesh, and we're about to enjoy that. So with that being said, we're just going to say thank you, God, and we love you on today and every day. And it's a pleasure to belong to you. So with that being said, let's see. I'm eating off of my grandma's china. This is delicious. This is delicious. It has a little crunch to it. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely delicious. Oh. Listen. You should try this. I'm pretty sure you can add chicken or shrimp or whatever you would like to your stuffed shells, but I'm going to tell you, this is delicious. Thank you for sharing dinner with me today, and I look forward to episode number 2 and sharing it with faces and smiles just like you. Don't forget to say thank you to the Lord each and every day. Love you. And thanks for stopping by Juan's Kitchen. Until next time.